Growing group organized by my next guest is rallying Americans to preserve the freedom to disagree. Can you imagine this? Joining us right now as part of our week-long series on cancel culture is Jeremy Tedesco, organizer of, quote, the Philadelphia Statement, and senior counselor and vice president of Alliance Defending Freedom. What is the premise of your organization?
Well, the Philadelphia Statement is a call for all Americans to recommit to free speech, to open debate and dialogue, while also committing to a shared future alongside people that we disagree with. There are a lot of prominent signatories on this: Ayaan Hirsi Ali, Dr. Robert George, Al Mohler from the Southern Baptist Convention. But what gives real power and energy to a movement like this is when everyday Americans join a movement. And they can do that, in this case, by going to thephillystatement.org, read the statement, and sign it, and join this movement to protect free speech and resist cancel culture.
Jeremy, you don't want people to agree with you. You just want to be able to have the freedom to speak out. And for us to have that, corporate America has got to have that same tolerance, and so does the public, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, what we're seeing is a poll from Cato Institute just a few weeks ago. 62% of Americans are afraid to express their opinions because of the toxicity of the culture today. Cancel culture is about silencing dissenting points of view. It's got to stop. We have to find a path forward. We know the path forward. Our founders established that path back over 200 years ago in Philadelphia when they enshrined the Constitution. And we're calling on a new generation of Americans to defend free speech, to stand up for their rights. And look, we feel isolated, we feel alone, we feel many people are afraid of cancel culture, but we can join together and defend free speech, resist cancel culture, stop the demonization of opponents, and find a way forward where we can have a shared future with people we disagree with. That's what it means to live in America. That's what makes us a great nation.
And you know what's so interesting is the so-called rich and famous were the ones so condemning in their public persona, and now they're beginning to pay the price. Believe it or not, we might need them to lead the charge to push back because their careers are getting destroyed.
Yeah, certainly cancel culture affects politicians and celebrities, but it also affects everyday Americans. That's why I think that poll from Cato Institute is so significant. 62% of just everyday Americans are starting to feel the bite of cancel culture and this blacklisting of people who hold views that someone doesn't like, and that has to stop. And so, what I want to see and what I hope to see is that this statement starts a movement defending free speech. Again, people can go to thephillystatement.org, read the statement, sign the statement, learn more about the movement.
And the key is you don't have to agree with Jeremy. You just have to agree with what Jeremy believes, and we all believe you should have the right to speak your mind and not be condemned, destroyed, fired, or exiled because of it. Jeremy, thanks so much. Hopefully you'll get some momentum behind you.
There's an old maxim, Brian. I disagree with what you say, but I'll defend to the death your right to say it. And that's where we need to get back to.
Absolutely. Or you just don't say it and you hang out with people that agree with you, and it becomes a very factioned world and certainly a country. Jeremy Tedesco, thanks again.